from my side. Please mute it. Dasari. David.
Sure, good.
Done. Thank you. Okay. Fine. So sysadmin, nothing to explain about sysadmin. A member of sysadmin can do all the things, whatever things we discussed till now, whatever things. See, he can add any login to the disk admin, DB creator role, bulk admin role. He can add any member into the process admin role, security admin role, server admin role, setup admin role, sysadmin role. Okay. Whatever permissions we discussed till now, collection of all the permissions you can see under sysadmin, guys. Bulk admin will have some set of permissions. DB creator will have some set of permissions. Disk admin set of permissions. Process admin set of permissions. Sysadmin will have all the permissions of all the roles. Means if you are a member of all the roles is equal to you are a member of sysadmin role. Guys, is it correct? I'll tell you. Other than Kusma, everyone can answer. Kusma, you don't answer. Okay, right? So here, like this, it's there. So now tell me, is it a good way of giving permissions or not? Can I give permissions like this?
No.
Why no?
No, sir. No, sir.
Why no?
Sysadmin is a privilege.
Very good. As sysadmin is there, he can do all the things. Why again I have to add you in all the roles, guys? Okay, so this is not correct. Even is this correct at least? Is this correct?
No.
No, sir.
Doesn't require. Why? Because sysadmin can do, right? Sysadmin can do everything.
Sysadmin.
Why again I have to add server admin? Why again I have to give you the process admin specifically? Okay, so it doesn't need. Okay, so if you're a member of sysadmin, you will get all the permissions, guys. Okay, so any questions, any doubts, you can ask me under security. Guys, tell me frankly, how many of you don't understand security at all? Please tell me frankly, no issues at all, no issues. Sir, I did not understand any point from security at all. Tell me, just raise your hands. Otherwise, let me lower down all your hands. I guess all the hands are lowered down. Okay, let me lower down all the hands. Okay, done. Tell me, guys, I did not understand even a single point from security. What I have to do? Only learn 3 things. Learn how to create a group login, learn how to create a SQL login, Windows login. That's it. That's fine. And just learn how to add any login into the roles. Nothing. Forget about checking all these things. Just to show you the demo, I have checked all these things. It is very easy, right? Once login is created, you will go to the roles, server roles, select the role, click OK. That's it. Done. Nothing to worry. Okay. But again, I'll suggest you to learn the things, okay, properly, so that you should be strong from the basics onwards. Clear? Tomorrow we'll discuss about the database roles. Okay. I'll explain database role, and tomorrow I'll show you how to give a specific permission on any object. I want to I don't want to add Jayant into any role. I don't want to add Jayant into any role. Jayant needs access only on one table. Just a table, a single table. Jayant is looking permissions only on Azure sales. I don't want to give the access on the whole database also. Okay, Jayant, just I have 100 tables. In the 100 tables, Jayant has to access only one table. How to give access? Tomorrow we'll discuss. It's just a simple thing, not an issue. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss database roles, and we'll discuss giving specific permissions and all. Accessing, select permission, delete permission. Okay, giving specific permissions to a login. Clear, guys? Tomorrow. Yes, tell me, sir.
Shamit, there is a way to create means like apart from this basic like these are default roles. We can have the combined permissions
Yes,
in case
we
we
can
need.
create. That is called customized server role, right? You can try from your side. Okay, right click on the server role, new server role, whatever permissions you want to give. Okay, you can choose all the permissions, new server, and this is possible only from SQL Server version greater than 2012. Below 2012, you cannot create customized server roles. You have to use existing fixed server roles only. Okay, so select any of the object here. What permissions you want to group it together? Select any permissions. Alter any database I want to give. Okay, grant. Alter any server role I want to give grant. Okay, next connect to SQL Server, of course. Okay, connect to any database, connect to SQL Server, create any database. Okay, you can grant it. Okay, so like this, whatever shutdown, I want to deny. A member of this role cannot shut down my SQL Server. Okay, so like this, you can choose your own permissions. You can group it together, my own server role. Okay, click OK, done. Now I want to add Jayanth into this role. Go to the Jayanth, double click on the Jayanth. You can see my own server role name. Select the my own server role. Why it is taking time, guys? Is it stuck? Okay, you can see here, right? My own server role. Okay, so now I want to add Jayanth into this role. Where is the security logins? Jayanth server roles, my own server role. That's it. Whatever this role is having permissions. Okay, this role is having whatever permissions, Jayanth will get all the permissions. Like shutdown is deny, alter any database is grant, create any connect any database is grant. Whatever permissions are there for this role, he will get all the permissions.
Okay.
Okay, customers, users, sometimes users will ask us to create a customized server role, their own permissions. They will give you the script, sir. Okay, sir, what permissions you are selecting, different permissions in the organization. How I have to select, what permissions I have to select? Nothing to worry. Developers will tell you what permissions you have to choose, or else developers itself will give you a script to create a customized server role. You have to simply execute that script. Automatically server role will be created. Okay, clear, guys? Any issues, any doubts? Done. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. we'll meet and we'll discuss the remaining part. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you all. Bye. Today assignment. Okay, a lot of assignments. No need to give assignment from my side. Okay, yes, if you ask, I'll give you one common assignment, guys. Please listen carefully. There are 3 scenarios. Okay, there are 3 scenarios. Of course, some people already knows, they already watched my old videos. Jayanth is a member of process admin. Jayanth can kill any sysadmin session or not. Means I am the sysadmin, Jayanth is the process admin. Jayanth can kill my session or not. Jayanth is a security admin. Okay, Jayanth can delete the sysadmin login, any sysadmin login or not. Jayanth is a, what else, what other roles we have? Sysadmin, security admin, server admin will have shutdown permissions, right? What other roles? Sysadmin, server admin, process admin, these are the 3 roles, right? Okay, done. So
Bulk admin.
Bulk admin not required. So I just want to check with the regular permissions and all. Okay. Jayanth is again security admin. Okay, Jayanth can change a sysadmin password or not. Jayanth can change a sysadmin password or not. Okay, these 3 assignment you can try. Means a process admin, a security admin can dominate sysadmin or not. That is the whole theme of these questions. Clear? A security admin can dominate sysadmin in that field. A process admin can kill the sysadmin session, means can dominate sysadmin. I need answers. How to try, you know. Create 2 logins, make one login as sysadmin. Don't try with your login. If you delete, if the login is deleted, again, it is a problem for you. Create 2 logins, make one login as sysadmin, make one login as security admin. Try to open sessions, try to kill the sessions. Try to connect to the SQL server, try to delete the sysadmin login. Okay, try it and let me know the answer tomorrow. Okay, guys, this is the assignment for tomorrow. Yes, so that's it. That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll meet at 7 a.m. Huh? Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.